Hello and welcome, I'm Rhythm Sharma and you're watching CityCast. Today we will have a look at stories from and around Bangalore. Channapatna toy sellers are facing losses due to the construction of Bangalore-Mysore highway. Our reporter Shesh G will tell us why this is so.
फिल्म स्टार का राजकुमार का ये कस्तूरी निवासा फिल्म है ये आडिसी नोडी बीडीसी ऐसा बोलिए ना ऐसा वो बेटा है पुनीत राजकुमार का बॉम्बे ಹೇಳುತ್ತೈತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೈತೆ ऐसा सॉन्ग है ऐसा फेमस है ऐसा फेमस का ये देखिए ना मुख्यमंत्री वाला वाले कर्नाटक के असर को ऐसा दे दिया ना इसका खुद का आपका हमारा दे दो
Channappa Gowda, owner of Krishna Toys Emporium, feels that the construction of Bangalore-Mysore highway has destroyed their toy-selling business and also no proper relocation has been given by the government to them.
ರೋಡ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ 50% ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ನಡೀತದೆ, ಈಗ 10% ವ್ಯಾಪಾರಗಳು ನಡೀತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಲವ್ರಿಗೆ 3 ಟೈಮ್ ಊಟ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು 2 ಟೈಮ್ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೈತೆ. 2 ಟೈಮ್ ಊಟ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಹಾಕೋದು ಅವ್ರು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಎತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ಭಾರಿ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು 2-3 ಜನ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿರೋ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಸಂಬಳ ಏನೋ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವರ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಪಾಡು ನಡೀತಾಯಿತ್ತು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಗ್ನೆಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲವಲ್ಲ ಅವರೇ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದಾಗೈತೆ.
The highway which connects Bangalore to Mysuru has no exit ways to Channapatna, which has created frustration amongst the sellers as very few visitors pass through Channapatna town and stop by the shops to buy these toys. Chandrasekhar Gowda, owner of the toy shop, has 5 employees working for his shop, but he fails to give salary to his employees due to the decline in his business.
ಈಗ ರೋಡ್ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಶನಿವಾರ 5,000 ಭಾನುವಾರ 10,000 ಸೋಮವಾರ ಮಂಗಳವಾರ ಬುಧವಾರ ಗುರುವಾರ ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ 1,000 2,000 ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
This highway has been built to cover the distance between Bangalore and Mysuru in 90 minutes instead of 3 hours. A project of rupees 8,480 crores has been constructed for the development of Karnataka. But Said Nadeem doesn't think this way. He has a 30-year-old family business in toy making. He feels cheated by the government as they have constructed this highway without considering the local vendors and sellers in the small towns.
25 से 30 से या 35 दुकान थी इधर मधुर तलक चन्नपटना से. अभी 4 से 5 दुकान टाउन में रह गए हैं और वो भी बिजनेस नहीं चल रहा है. हाईवे रोड में जो 35 से 40 दुकान थे उनकी रोजी रोटी भी ख़त्म, हमारी भी ख़त्म. और हमें जो कुछ उम्मीद थी हम ना कि हमें थोड़ा आगे बढ़ सकती. काम वाला पहले मैं काम सीखा, काम से एक ओनर बना यानी कि फैक्ट्री के ओनर से थोड़ा डीलर बनने की कोशिश करा. उसमें अब कोई उम्मीद नहीं जग रही.
Saeed also mentions that closing down his family business in future due to losses will not only make him emotional but also difficult for him to survive ahead. The officials of National Highway Authority of India says that they have acquired 30 acres of land to build a high land rest area at the Ramnagara and Channapatna bypass area.
So the rest area and the utility area will come in between two highways, just like a badam shape. I'm planning to make a layout kind of a thing, just like a BDA Buddha sites. One is the parking, and other one is the trauma care center kind of a thing, the first aid, and the highway machinery for the maintenance, ambulance. All these things will be kept, as well as the petrol bunk, medicine shop, as well as the local toy sellers. For all, I am trying to make accommodate there, so that at one location, even the local peoples can sell their toys.
NHAI has also provided connectivity to these villages like building underpasses which can be used by the people to visit these villages. But no such improvement has been seen in the business of these toy makers. This is Shrishti Srinivasan reporting for CityCast, Bengaluru.
Stone sculptors in Bangalore are at a high risk of chronic silicosis. Our reporter Paridhi Jain tells us more about it.
As per pulmonologists, stone workers are at risk of chronic silicosis due to lack of usage of respirators during the work. There are around 100 established stone sculpture artists in Bangalore and 5 small stone sculpture shops. As per the doctors, most of the workers don't take precautions or use cloth masks, which are not at all sufficient and equal to not using anything. Also, silicosis can be misdiagnosed as tuberculosis, and silicosis is an irreversible fibrotic lung disease which occurs due to inhalation of dust particles smaller than 10 micrometer. Chronic silicosis is the commonest one, where the workers get exposed to low level of silica dust for years and they develop symptoms after a decade. Survey by Directorate General of Mine Safety, 27 cases of silicosis were found in Karnataka 2017 to 2019. Symptoms of silicosis can start from fatigue, body pain, chest pain, cough, difficulty in breathing, and eventually lead to long-term damage in lungs.
तो डस्ट पूरा अंदर जाता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम होता है, एज बार होता है ना, उसमें क्या भी प्रॉब्लम होता है, तो पूरा एज ज़्यादा होने में क्या प्रॉब्लम होता है, थोड़ा बॉडी में पेन होता है.
Most of the workers and even the doctors are not even aware of their condition. They can be misdiagnosed with tuberculosis and treated with ATT drugs. तो इसमें डस्ट जो निकलता है ना, उससे आपको सांस लेने में दिक्कत होता है. Most of the workers do the work of polishing, cutting and grinding of the stone, which leads to a lot of dust coming out. They either wear a cloth mask or not prefer to use anything. Slowly the silica dust deposits in the lungs and leads to irreversible damage.
मैं ना मास्क नहीं यूज़ करता, काम करने में नहीं होता है, मशीन पकड़ने
उसे
प्रॉब्लम होता है मेरे को.
तो थोड़ा जाता
थोड़ा जाता है,
गैप है ना, गैप में अंदर कुछ
मास्क से जाता है तो उसे छींक आता है. According to Dr. Archana, 20 to 25% of silicosis patients are at risk to developing tuberculosis as compared to 5 to 10% in normal individuals. Once they get it, early diagnosis is important as both silicosis and tuberculosis work synergistically and accelerate the damage of the lungs. She has got at least 4 patients of silicotuberculosis last.
The thing is, in these industries, the workers should be supplied with the respirators. They have to use respirators for preventing the inhalation of this one. Pre-employment checkup is a must for those patients and post-employment also. These at-risk group of workers should undergo annual checkup with chest x-ray and sputum examination.
Stone sculpturers and workers need support from the government with capacity building on health risk involved with the profession. Early monitoring and detection can prevent the workers from any health issues. This is Paridhi Jain, Citycast, Bangalore.
Direct air capture technology emerges as a potential to reduce carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Our reporter Saurabh Kumar explains how it is utilized.
Around the world, direct air technologies emerge as a potential solution in a quest for carbon neutrality. It helps in removing carbon dioxide directly from the atmosphere. Currently, there are 19 operational plants worldwide to capture the CO2. The total direct air capture capacity in the world has increased by 2 times in a span of 3 years. A recently published report by Niti Aayog says that India will require an investment of around $100 to $150 billion in the coming decades for carbon capture, use and storage. India is currently the world's third largest emitter of CO2.
In the IEA report, as far as I remember, in the cement plant, they said around 15%. Steel and cement plant. You know, the CCUS is able to capture only 15%. Yes. 85% into the atmosphere. So for that, direct air capture comes into the picture. The money that has to be spent on carbon capture by these companies, it will, as of now, it will sit in the expenses section. So unless and until somehow some financial change, some financial instrument is able to make that expenditure into an asset, you know, things will be difficult.
Direct air capture technology differs from other technologies which capture CO2 from the industrial sources. Also, unlike other methods, it does not require a large amount of land. The captured CO2 can be used as a raw material for a range of products that require a source of carbon such as beverages, chemicals and synthetic aviation fuels. Industry experts believe the current prices of technology is very high, which hinders its wide-scale applicability. A startup in this technology would require an investment of around $2 to $3 million for a period of 2 to 3 years.
There are a number of technologies, but the bottleneck, the problem is the scale. Engineers or startups should concentrate on the scale side. If the technology is not able to process the right amount or the required amount of air from which CO2 will be removed, we will not be able to reduce the price.
The UN Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change's 2018 report indicates that CO2 emissions need to be cut by 45% by 2030, compared to the 2010 levels. In 2021, the US committed $3.5 billion to establish 4 direct air capture hubs. Major companies which are involved in the methods are Climeworks, Global Thermostat, and Occidental, among others. While the use of technology is necessary to control or reverse carbon emissions, environmental experts believe we need to look at other nature-based solutions as well.
You need to find, global, local solutions. Local solution which is fitting that nation. And that nation may have different needs. Of course, there are modern technologies will help us in a big way. But we need to find localized solution and possibly something which is from the people. And of course, we need to scale them up. That is one of the major challenges.
Industry experts say to enhance the efficiency of these technologies, a common framework regarding carbon credit needs to be created to reduce the overall cost of the technology. This is Saurav Kumar reporting for CityCast, Bangalore.
That's all for today. For more such stories, keep watching citycast.in. This is Ridham Sharma signing off.